Complete cool in your room. This is the Vornado. It is 29 inches of complete room cooling. Incredible. You notice it's not oscillating. It actually has a special technology that diffuses that cold air throughout the whole room. So, you know when a fan sort of goes on you and you're cool, and then it's off you and you're like, I'm dead. And then it comes back on you and you're like, oh, okay, I'm cool. And then it goes off you and you're dead. This is cooling technology that is constant fan for your entire room. Today you're getting this beautiful, it's also a great sleek design as well, and it comes with a remote and a 5-year warranty. So you're gonna be using this floor fan for 5 years. I'm telling you, it's already getting hot out there. $23.32 to get it home, and you're saving $10. Just use that $10 on the shipping, and you're even. Megan Clementi, I would pay more than $80 for,
oh my gosh, yes,
for cool air, right? And for 5 years of cool air, incredible.
Well, and it's the Vornado brand. So maybe you haven't heard of Vornado. If you're used to using just a standard fan, you don't know, because we don't make standard fans. We make air circulators. We make devices that take the air in the room and actually push it all the way across the room. That air bounces off the back, off the ceiling, goes back into the unit, and continues to do that. So what does that mean? It means you're more comfortable. It means the hot spots and the cool spots are mixing together so that not just you, but everyone in your room is more comfortable. And what we're just showing is that high output.
Okay.
Yeah, so we have 29 full inches. So a lot of people think with a tower fan, there's really not that much power because it's dispersed so much. But when I do this, you can see I'm pulling in.
Okay, so what is this?
Smoke.
You're spraying smoke?
It's just smoke.
Okay,
it's
just so that it's visual.
It's just steam, just so that you can see it against the black wall. But I'm pulling it in from the bottom, and it's coming out all the way to the top. So you're taking all of this output. Remember, the more air that comes in, the more air that can come out. The more air that can cool you and everybody else that's around.
Pulling in,
so you're able
pulling
to see,
in that hot air and then fanning out the cool.
And why is that important? Because it's really hot. Yesterday, it was 17 degrees above average in the Northeast and the Midwest. Above average. It had July temperatures, and it's barely May. So this is important because you want to make sure when it gets hot in your hometown that you're going to be nice and cool. And this is a really cool picture. Do you notice, Shannon, how those arrows are in all different directions?
Right, simultaneously.
At the same time. This is what we call our VFlow technology. So you think of typical fans and it's just direct flow. It goes straight out. That's why we buy oscillators, so it goes from one side to the other.
Right.
Now you don't have to oscillate. Now you circulate the air. You're gonna have this V formation where all this air is gonna expand toward side to side, top to bottom of that room, so that everybody in the room is actually gonna be nice and cool down.
And Vornado's the only one with that V technology.
Correct.
So you see here is a beautiful, sleek design, and you may look at that and go, that's not gonna cool my whole room. That's the technology that's built in, and it doesn't do that side to side. You know when when the fan is on you, when it's oscillating, right? You're like, oh no, I'm comfortable. Now you're not. Now, wait a minute, now you're comfortable again.
The air.
Right, exactly.
Well, and look at those little dots. One's blue, then the other one's blue, then one blue. Okay, so nobody in the room, everyone's not cooled off at the same time. With this VFlow technology, you are truly taking all the air. It's gonna move 60 feet. It's gonna cover a room that's 220 square feet. You'll notice we have 3 dots. And what color are those dots? They're blue.
They're cool.
Why? Because everyone's cooled off. Remember, it's very simple. You know, we all get hot spots and cool spots depending on the windows and what else is in our home. This is just mixing all those spots together. And instead of you going like this, because it's oscillating.
Or staying like my kids like to go like, this would be my kids, like right in front of the fan. You're like, we all need it.
All right, this is the perfect example though. You can now show your kids and be like, you don't have to do that anymore. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take these 2 pinwheels and I'm gonna show you how with our circulator, I always wanna say fan, but it's not. I'm gonna use my remote, I'm gonna turn this guy on. I can actually stand here and I can make both of these guys spin at the same time, and they're a good 3 feet apart. 3 whole feet, and one's up high and one's down low. So it doesn't matter whether I'm over here, everyone's getting cooled off.
Because it's circulating all of that air.
I can't say the same. This is what I grew up with.
Oh, yeah.
In fact, when my AC broke 2 years ago, I bought 3 of these. 3 of these could not cool off my one room. When I put them a foot apart, I can't make them both go. Whether I go up high, whether I go to the side, diagonal, it doesn't matter. Over here, I was 3 whole feet apart. That is the big difference. And again, I needed more than 3 of these to heat my room. 3 of these is more expensive than just one.
Oh, sure.
Air circulator. Plus, this is really ugly.
Right.
This is actually surprisingly sleek and classy. It can hide in the room, or it can be somewhere where it look more like decor because it's just black and slim.
Sure. Those, not only are they ineffective, they also aren't gonna last 5 years.
No.
Every season you're gonna replace them. This is going to last 5 years, and you get amazing flow throughout your room. Why do you need this if you have an air conditioner? Because it circulates your air-conditioned air, so you don't need to turn your air conditioner up as high. You're gonna save so much money just by maybe even keeping your thermostat down a little bit lower.
Exactly.
Or turning it on, then maybe turning it off and letting this circulate all of that cool air. Now you don't have to pay for more cool air. You're circulating the cold air that you've got. Save $10 today. It's $69.95. Get it home. I think you'll be amazed because I'm looking at it and I think, well, this doesn't really look like a fan that I've seen before. It's not like any fan you've seen before. And you get a 5-year warranty, which is pretty incredible for an air circulator.
Leading. You're really not going to find that anywhere else. So you're talking about a device that's actually going to pay for itself. You talked about zone heating is basically what that is, where you only want to heat or cool the room that you're in. Why are you paying for all this money to air condition your entire home if you're only going to be in one room? That's the beauty of this. This will air condition the one room that you're in, and it's going to save you money. We're based in Kansas. We did a study there on a 2,000 square foot home. By having this in one room, you're going to spend or save on average $15 a month. So in the course of a year or a season, this is not only going to save and pay for itself, but now you know you have 5 years to do it. So the question is, how does this whole thing work? We keep talking about the VFlow technology. So you're seeing right there on the screen, that is oscillation, the moving from one side to the other, direct airflow. You cannot cool everybody down. This does not oscillate. Vornado circulates. So now you have the ability, you'll notice those arrows are going in all different directions, up high to the left, down low to the right. This is spreading out the air, so it's covering the whole room, but it doesn't stop there because it travels 60 feet. It jumps off the walls, jumps off the ceiling, and it goes back into the unit. This is very cool technology that you're not going to find anywhere else. And if you look at these great air ducts, it kind of looks like this is just a design to make it look prettier, but it actually has a purpose. So this is where the air is coming out. So you can see how it slants. This is going out to the left. This is going out to the right, making a V. You know, as a V goes, it just gets wider. That's how we're covering all the space in your home.
I love it. And you know, Megan, as I'm looking at this, of course, it's starting to get hotter and we're starting to think about cooling down, and fans we usually associate with cooling, but this is an air circulator.
Circulator.
So this will circulate your heat as well during the winter months.
Yes.
You never have to put this away. It's a year-round, making whatever you're using, your air conditioner or your heater, that much more efficient because it's circulating your air-conditioned air or it's circulating your heated air, and that makes a huge difference in your bill. Imagine $15 in one room. Imagine if you get a few for every room. $15 per room that you're saving.
And these are energy
incredible.
efficient, so you're going to save 80% of the energy that you would with a standard fan by using this fan.
Yeah.
So what you're going to get, I should mention, you get the fan, you're going to get a remote control. You have the ability to move it from low, medium, and high, but then you're also going to have the ability to move it from 1 to 4 or 8 hours. As
so you
far
can set
as
it as
a time saver. So if you know, oh, I just wanted to go, I want to be comfortable when I sleep. Well then, set it for the 8 hours and you know you're good. And when you wake up in the morning, you have so many things to do. You don't have to worry about turning this off. It's going to turn itself off. So you can set it for the 1, 2, or 4, 8 hours. I do want to show you one more time how amazing this is so that we can really understand the idea of how much air you're getting in there.
Wow.
How it's going up high, it's going down low. These fans are more than 3 feet apart, and both of them are going. Remember, I could not do that with the standard fan. This is not a fan.
Right.
This is not an oscillating fan. This is a circulator. Something we definitely need as these summer months are coming at us, Shannon.
Incredible. And you could have been 60 feet away, and it still would have, our cameras couldn't have quite reached that. They still would have been moving. That's how powerful this is. Thank you so much, Megan. We want you to get it while we've still got it, while it's $10 off, our final quantities on those. All right, Valerie's up next with our next item for you. Hey, Valerie.